So this is where my journey starts with WPL. This is actually my first WPL. This one is the B16, and I almost bought the 4x4 version, which is, I think it was the B1. I think that's what it was called, but I went with the B16, and I wanted to go for a modified kind of vibe, because they are plenty strong, but I wanted a little bit better, basically. Like it.
So what did you do to it?
Anyway, so I bought the kit without the controller or anything in the kit. It just came with the motor. It was just like just a plain kit. And the whole point was stealth. So I got parts which I thought would fit into it. So they're all 1/16 parts that I put into it. Most of it is all original, except all the electronics in it. That would be except the motor. And this is the controller that goes with my RC. This is not the stock one though. The stock one would have been this guy. That's what the controller would have been. And I like to hide things, right? So I put my ESC inside the cab back here. You can probably see it a little bit in behind the window there. And I'm gonna put this controller down so I can do a little bit more. And the receiver just so happens to be just big enough to fit between the two spaces in there, so it kind of looks like the bulkhead of a car. And this is actually the battery for one of my RC planes, and it just so happens that it fits perfectly lengthwise in there. There's probably something in the way. There we go. So it does actually look like an inline 6 diesel. And it's nice and clean, which is what I really like. And I upgraded the shafts, obviously. The only one that's still stock is this one. The one in the center, for some kind of reason, it kept popping out. So I changed it to one that can't. And yeah, this one's been changed too. But most of it is still like original. So the shafts and electronics are changed. Everything else is still original.
Roughly how much was it?
I would say I paid around like between 80 or 90 bucks for the kit. And then the controller was around the same ballpark because I wanted a better controller, because I kind of saw like the original ones weren't. I tried one and it just seemed a little bit too cheap, so I just wanted a smoother and better controller for my RC.
So what do you think of the truck? Do you recommend that truck?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, for the size of the motor, it pulls really well. I don't know if that's just because of the ESC I have in it, but I had a ton of fun with it. The only thing I hate, and it's not a really big deal, is the turning ratio. It is absolutely horrible. But that's just because of how the link here is made. It has a weird angle, and it doesn't allow, as you can see here, how it's attached there. So as it steers, it can't pivot, and it pulls your front end up. So it's pretty limited. But like overall, I would really recommend WPL. I have like a lot of them. You can see that there's a couple here, and I think other than this one, I have 3 more WPLs, and I have a bunch of parts for them. And they don't seem to break very often, so they're really quite reliable.
Man. You fucking got done, you were like, you were a fucking killer. Probably. Blood Warlock. Oh, still, yeah.
Okay, well I got this car off of Amazon. It's a pretty neat little car. Proportional steering. But yeah, it goes pretty fast. And some of them come in a pack of 2. And they're awesome. They're a blast to drive around. You can play tag with these, and They run probably about, I don't know, 30 to 40 bucks plus shipping. Got them on Amazon. And they're really fun to drive around. They go pretty fast. They turn pretty sharp. You don't have to do much modifications on them. And this is the underneath of them. Right there. You can get fine steering and stuff like that. And underneath, you plug them in to charge. So you don't have to put AA batteries or AAA batteries in there. It's pretty quick to charge too. And then you have all the motor and all that stuff back there. So all in all, I would recommend this car. Very good, very fun to drive. So there you go. I give it thumbs up. I'd give you 2, but I'm holding it. There we go. 2 thumbs up.
I got this off of Amazon the other day. Actually, the wife got it for me for my birthday present. It's a 1/10 scale, LED light in the front, wheelie bar in the back. It's pretty flexible. The fin is very flexible. And it's wicked suspension. And it has no problem to go as fast. And it also comes with 2 bodies. You get the other one off. You get a red one and a blue one.
So what's it look like underneath?
So there's what it looks like in underneath. And I got it, the box said it was a 24 or 2847 brushless motor. It comes with the battery. It's a 2S 5200 milliamp. It's a 45 whatever for the ESC. And it's adjustable shock, the adjustable linkage. It's all metal. The tires
Tires ain't that bad.
no, they're not bad. I can't wait to put it in the pit. Go ripping the sand with it.
Hey, it even comes with real body clips.
And it's got bottom metal skid plate in the bottom of it. I just haven't took the sticker off, but that's another story.
That will add for a lot of nosedives.
And I can even relocate the shocks, front and back. It's all metal drive shaft in underneath. Even the gearbox is all metal gears. And if you can't see, in underneath it's all wheel metal hubs. Well, it makes it really nice for that. And I'd almost say it's probably a 12 mil hex too, so you could put other tires on it. I'd like to see a set of paddle tires on it. That would be so.
Roughly how much was it?
I got it. It was roughly around 200 bucks. And that was delivered right to my door. So, thanks, hon, for the birthday present.
Made me hungry.